Hello everyone, me again, and I'm just doing a video, another Disney review. So yeah, this time it's 101 Dalmatians. Basically, who doesn't know this film? A lot of people do know this film. I don't think it's as appreciated as something, say, like The Little Mermaid, for example. Well, yeah, I mean, it's definitely not as appreciated as that. But I wouldn't go as far to say it's underrated, because people do remember it. Let's talk about it. So what's the premise? Well, there's a dog, a Dalmatian, just, who would have thought a Dalmatian, called Pongo, who lives with his owner, or as he would say, his pet, Roger. And Roger writes songs. That's how he pays for rent and everything. And so just one day, Pongo's looking out of the window, thinking, well, we need to get a woman. Basically, he's looking for a female for himself, and by comparing people, dogs with their owners, which I've always enjoyed. I've always thought that was a really good idea, to be honest. And so they come across. So he sees a pug, small lady. You don't think so? He's got high standards, and then he sees a Dalmatian, female Dalmatian, and a female human, and he thinks, yeah, that'll do, pretty much. And so he changes the clock to 5 o'clock, I believe, or something like that. No, it's after 5. Sorry, it is after 5, and that's when Roger and Pongo generally go for a walk. And so Pongo changes the clock, and so they go for a walk. And Pongo's just pulling on the lead. He's just pulling Roger wet, and he's just looking for these two. Well, we're gonna say people, but no, they're not. One of them's a person. And, yeah. So eventually he finds them. They find them, and it's Disney, so they're in love straight away. So they get married straight away, and so they've got, I believe they do have a house, or either that or I think it might be an apartment. Yeah, I think it's an apartment, and they have a nanny. I can't remember her name, but anyway, turns out the Pongo and I think it's Purdy, yeah, they're having puppies, and so the Devil Woman, as the dogs call her, the Devil Woman, but Cruella de Vil, enters, and she says that she'll take the puppies. Nothing's been decided. Nothing was decided, and then when the puppies are born, there's 15, and so Cruella comes in, says, "Oh, they're awful. Don't want them." And then they said, because they don't have spots. And then they say, well, the spots will appear later on in life. It's not in maybe 2 or 3 weeks. And so she says, okay, how much then? And Roger puts his foot down and says, no, not for sale. And then eventually she buggers off, and I remember they're watching telly, the dogs, and then Pongo and Purdy go for a walk, and then so the nanny puts the puppies in bed. Enters my favourite characters, Oris and Jasper. Great, brilliant characters. They steal the puppies, basically. They're cons, basically. They pretend that they're electricians and they get the puppies for Cruella, and then it ends up on front page news, 15 puppies stolen. And so they do, and so Pongo and Purdy, when they go for their night walk, their evening walk, they do the twilight back, is when they get a message to, I think it's the Colonel. And so Pongo and Purdy run away, and eventually they do come across the Colonel, and so the Colonel sends the cat sergeant to go get the puppies, but there's 99 puppies when he gets there, when he gets to Horace and Jasper's place. So yeah, the film goes on from there. It's basically just them trying to get home. It's actually very entertaining. Now, my thoughts on the film. I love this film. Every time I watch it, it's brilliant. Now, I hadn't seen this for a few years, so yeah, it's always good. And the Blu-ray, the picture on this is really, really good. So it's definitely worth picking up on Blu-ray. It's cheap now, and you now get a slipcover with it. It's only until it's either the end of June or end of July. But like The Emperor's New Groove, you get the villain, it'll be Cruella de Vil. You do get the number, and the image, which is always good. But the Blu-ray cover itself, like that, it won't be Cruella, it'll just be that. So yeah, and they're like £8, so you can't really complain there. I got this for £8, so possibly more. Yeah, definitely they're going to be more. But anyway, film is really entertaining. I highly recommend it. It's one of my favourites. Yeah, definitely. So thank you very much for watching this video. Please do not forget to rate, comment